I did today, just based. But you must follow them. Hey, they're really good as well. They just I just they just as good as you.
Thanks, Flora. You also good. You also
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. Welcome Gia. Welcome Fatima. Medine, are you there? Are you can you talk now, Medine?
Hi, Sunil.
Still. Okay, perfect. Fatima, how's it?
Good and you?
Good.
Friday night. Woohoo.
And we are
So
learning.
cool. We are the
We
cool
haven't got
people.
the live.
We are the cool kids.
You cool kids. Check what
Yeah.
we do on a Friday night. How cool are we?
Yeah,
We
we
got no
parents.
live on a Friday. We in class Friday
I know.
night.
Imagine on a Friday we in class. That means commitment, huh? That
Well
tells
done.
you.
Take your hand. Take both your hands. Take both your hands out. Take both your hands out and pat yourself on the back, on the shoulder. Shoulder. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Louise, welcome, Louise.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Louise.
Hello.
Introduce yourself to us. Where you from? What you do?
Oh, okay. I'm Louise. I'm from Cape Town. I have a little company that helps small and medium businesses with their business strategies, marketing strategies, content planning. Yeah, and basically anything that they can't get to.
Welcome, welcome. So thank you for joining from Cape Town. Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it how's the weather there?
It's cold.
It's freezing.
It's cold. I know it's not raining today, but it was raining yesterday, and the temperature has fallen. It feels like there's snow on a mountain somewhere. And from tomorrow we'll get rain for a couple of days. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna switch off my camera because I'm also trying to get supper going while I'm listening to you.
No, it's cool. We understand. As long as you're there.
I am here. I'm here.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Louise, for joining. Guys, let's start. We already how many minutes in? 10 minutes in. So let's start. And I've got a lot of stuff to share. It might go a little longer than 1 hour, but it's good stuff. I've got gold nuggets for you guys. What we're gonna do today is I'm just gonna mute you all, and I'm gonna share my screen. Tell me if you can see my screen. Clara, just give me a thumbs up, right? If you see my screen. Perfect. So thanks guys for joining today. Today we're doing social media is dying. So now what? So this is the first with networking I started 5 years ago. And as you can see, my friends are there. Fatima, she's on the call. Fatima is really dedicated. Fatima is one of my best supporters. So thank you. Well done, Fatima. So today we're going to be doing, I want to tell you guys a joke. Some of you guys heard the joke, the bee joke. So who knows the bee joke? A couple was in the kitchen with two bees. Hubby says to wife, honey, be careful, the lady bee doesn't sting you. Wife says to the hubby, how the hell did you see how the hell did you see the sex of a bee when it's so tiny? Husband says, there are two bees in the kitchen. One is on the beer can, the other is on the phone. It's always a good joke. Now talking about phones, which phone is better? Samsung or iPhone? Watch this quick video. So for those guys who are wondering which phone is better, you must know that majority of the components on a iPhone is made by Samsung. So that should end the war between iPhone and Samsung. This is an example of a meme. I love this meme. Who remembers this phone, the 3310? You could use it as a weapon this day and age. So why I showed you the picture of this phone is because technology is always changing. Technology is always constantly changing. Like right now, as we speak, we are in the war of AI. We're transitioning. People are scared to use AI because they think that AI is going to take their jobs. No, AI is not going to take your jobs, but somebody using AI is going to take your job. So a little bit about me, some boring stuff. My first love language is food. If you ever need to bribe me, use food. One of my superpowers is to make a baggy 2-minute noodle in 1 minute. 21 years in digital marketing, having worked on both agency side and client side, internationally and locally trained, worked on thousands of projects from hunting, travel, business, construction, medical, automotive, anything you can think of. I worked in those industries because, in fact, it's more than 21 years. It's 25 years now. Award-winning certified digital marketing practitioner. And I'm sharing this with you not because to brag, but to just to assure you that you're in good hands. Please like, follow, and share my pages. This is my Facebook business page. This is my Instagram page. It's all called yashtech.co.za, yashtech.co.za. Follow me, and also follow me on TikTok. There's a reason I'm sharing this with you is because I share a lot of advice on my pages. Also transform websites. So the website on the left, these guys came and they needed more leads. We transformed the website. To the right, now they're getting leads. I've also worked with a lot of celebrities and DJs and sports stars. As you can see, I've done a project here for Jane Lindley from the radio East Coast. She built an online store. We did that for her last year. Some of the companies that we've worked with, and I'm sharing this with you not to brag, but to show you that I'm really blessed to work with these companies. These are some of the workshops we've done, previous workshops. You'll see some of my friends are in there. As you can see, we do a lot of workshops. So now this is where the actual workshop starts. What is the most valuable currency in the world? I want you to watch this quick video. This is my favorite part, right here. So I'm going to stop you there because if you guys wanted, just WhatsApp me and I'll send you the link to the YouTube. Or if you want the slides, just WhatsApp me and I'll send you the slides. So the most valuable currency as we speak is attention. If you notice, all of them, they were stuck in their mobile phone, in their mobile device. So attention is the most valuable currency today. Guess how often you use your phone every day? How many times do you unlock your phone? How many times do you unlock it? So research says you unlock your phone 30 times. It's more like 300 times a day. Guess how long you use your phone every day in terms of hours?
A woman was seriously injured in New Jersey when she tripped over an open cellar door and then tumbled into the basement. The 67-year-old woman was looking at her cell phone when she flipped headfirst into the basement about 6 feet below. Fire crews rescued the woman and took her to the hospital. So we spent about Okay, we're going to find out now how long we spend online on our phone. So this is the latest stats. I want you to look at the stats. April 2024, this is the latest stats 1 month ago. The population is 8.1 billion. Social media at the moment, as we speak, is 5.0 billion, 07 billion. 62% of the population is on social media. The population grew by 0.9%, 1%. Can you see that? 74 million people last year. And this year, and social media grew by 5.4%, 259 million. So a lot of people are getting onto social media. So social media is actually killing humankind because people are spending more time on social media and less time procreating. That's the moral of the story. This is social media use over the years. So social media started in the year, technically social media started in the year 2010 when Facebook became popular. From 2010 all the way up, look at this. Look at this growth of social media. This is the time we spend on the internet every single day. Look at this. The first country, number one, the country that spends the most time on the internet every month. Look at this. We spend nine minutes average in South Africa. Look at this. SA. SA spends the most time on the internet. The main reasons for using social media. What is the main reasons for using social media? Keeping in touch with family and friends. Look at that. Look at that. So we as brands, when we go onto social media and we are posting our business stuff, we are disturbing and interrupting people when they are keeping in touch with their family and friends. So think about social media. Why is it called social media? It's about keeping in touch with your family and friends. Think about you being at a function, at a party. What's happening at a party? You're socializing. Now imagine somebody's coming to the party and they're selling the AMC pots or the Herbalife or the Neolife. Ask Fatima. So imagine that. So think about social media as a playground. So this is the time we spend on social media as we speak. We spend an average of 6 hours a day on the internet. Now, the apps we spend the most time on, the most used app is TikTok. According to the latest stats, TikTok is the latest, is the highest used app right now. And then there is YouTube. That means that people are consuming a lot of video. People are using, like what you guys are doing right now, you are watching a video. You're consuming a lot of video. By the way, last year, this time, Facebook was number one. But this year, TikTok has overtaken Facebook. It's the first time TikTok has overtaken Facebook in terms of the time spent. The world's most favorite social media app is Instagram and then WhatsApp. Now, I did a blog last week on WhatsApp, the power of WhatsApp. Get that blog and read that blog. I'll give you some tips. I'm actually busy doing more tips on how to leverage WhatsApp. And in this actual session today, I'm actually going to teach you some WhatsApp as well. So Instagram is the most loved or beloved app, then WhatsApp, and then Facebook. Now, if you're using social media, you got to be using hashtags. Hashtags is what adds fuel to the fire. If ever you've been to a braai or a barbecue and you see somebody fanning the flame and they're trying to get the fire started, and then somebody comes and throws in petrol or some gas into the fire and it blows up. That's what hashtag does to your content. Think about hashtag as that fuel or the catalyst that blows up your content. Now, in April 2024, this is what people who are using social media for brand research. So maybe they heard of a specific brand, like maybe Louis Vuitton or maybe Prada. They're going to go onto social media and look and research for it. 73% of people. Out of globally, South Africans use social media to seek out brands more than any other nation. Look at this. So, and by the way, this is the latest audited stats. I'm not making this up. This is not one company. This is a group of companies that's compiling the stats. We Are Social and Meltwater. Meltwater is an ORM tool. Again, it's a reputation management tool, so they know what's happening across the web. So FYP, if you've ever seen the FYP hashtag stands for you page. Make sure you use the for you hashtag. This is the engagement this hashtag is getting right now. This is 55 trillion. It's 12 zeros. 55 trillion. That's the engagement that this hashtag is getting. Also the variations of this hashtag. So the moral of the story: social media is not dying, but what is dying is social media engagement. Social media engagement is dying. What that means is, what I've showed you up until this point is that social media is growing, but what is dying is social media engagement. So what is engagement? When you post on social media, you'll get 1 or 2 likes. You'll get 1 or 2 likes, and every time it's the same person. Like with me, the most loyal person who likes my post is Renal, my friend Renal. He's the one who always likes every single post. He'll comment on every single post of mine. So I know when I do a post, I know that Renal is definitely going to like my post. So the reason why engagement is dying is because we are posting weak and ineffective content. What we got to do is we got to post valuable content. So what is valuable content? Valuable content is information that's going to help people. It's going to help them. It's going to help them in their day-to-day lives. It's going to help them to be better people. It's going to help them to maybe going to supply health information to them. Maybe you're going to give them recipes for diabetic-friendly food. Maybe you're going to make them laugh. You're going to share memes. So make sure that your post has a viral effect. So this is stats about the people that are watching content online video content. So any video is 93%. 92% people are watching a lot of music. They're watching a lot of comedy. They're watching a lot of live streams. They're watching a lot of tutorials. So if you can create content that's around these, if you want to create how-to webinars like what I'm doing, live stream videos, like you'll see churches and ministries doing well because every time they broadcast, so they get a very good response. Comedy and memes. So I can sit the whole day and watch memes the whole day, and also music video. People also use it for music. So this is the type of content people want on social media. So if you want to increase your engagement, your social media engagement, use these types of content. Think about the things you do in real life when you go out socializing. You go for movies, you go for dinner, you go for dancing, you go for comedy, you go for sports, you go for musicals, you go for concerts, you go for donuts, coffee, food, pets. Those things do very well on social media. So make sure you use those in your actual content. Now, this is an example of a pet in a social media. Look at the engagement pets get. This is the engagement pets get. The green is the engagement pets get. You'd expect that food, the closest competitor to pets, will do better, but no, pets surpass all of them. So if you can use some pets in your post, try and include it. And if you've been on social media for a while, you notice that a lot of memes are based on pets. I mean, we all know the one with the cat that's rolling its eyes. There's a lot of them out there. So I'm sure many of us live in a suburb and we drive a car. And as we drive our car, maybe our neighbor's dog got out of the house and barked at our car while we're driving past the house, past the gate. Who has ever stopped the car and barked at the dog? I'm sure nobody does that because you don't care, because the dog is on a different dimension. You are in your car, the dog is outside, so you don't care, right? So what we got to do, if that dog wants to get our attention, what do we have to do? What does he have to do? He has to get into the car with us, then we will listen. Now, many times we are barking at our prospects, but our prospects are not listening to us because we are talking to them in a different platform or a different dimension. We are speaking, we're probably taking out pamphlets, or we're probably printing out cards. Meanwhile, our prospect is online, it's on digital. So what we're going to do is we're going to hang out with our prospects are hanging out, and that is digital. So I'm sure all of you who are here, you want more clients. We all want clients for our business. Also, another thing, who likes to pay for ads here? I just asked you earlier, maybe we might take out an ad in the paper. We might take out an ad on radio. Who likes to pay for ads? So ads is like insurance. It's a grudge pass. It's a grudge purchase. So what is social media? So I want you to think of social media as a playground. Now imagine that you are in the line going to Goldie City or the merry-go-round or Disneyland, and you are there to have fun. And then you see this Tani selling her AMC pots. You think she's going to be successful selling her AMC pots? She might sell a few, but not going to be really successful, unlike if she goes for a networking meeting. So think of social media like this playground where people are there to play, they're there to have fun, they're there to joke, they're there to enjoy themselves, and we are there to do business. So what we got to do is we got to make our posts more social. We got to add a social element to our posts. We call this the KISS. So I got this new framework that I've introduced. It's called KISS, and KISS stands for Keep It Simple, Social. So keep it simple, social. That's the strategy. Do a test on your post. If your posts don't have a social effect, don't post it on social media. What is social effect? Make sure it's funny. Make sure it's educational. Make sure it's edutainment. Make sure that it's entertaining. It's educating people. Make sure your posts are helping people out. So social media is like winking at a girl in a mall. So a lot of people want to sell on social media, but social media is not made for selling. Social media is not a selling platform. What social media is, I want you to think about social media like it's like winking at a girl in a mall. So imagine you are in a mall and somebody sees you, you're a female, and you see a guy, and the guy wants to get your attention. What he does, he winks at you. If you like him back, what you do, you smile at him or you wink at him back. Then what he does, he comes up to you and he takes your number or your WhatsApp, or maybe you might have a coffee in the mall. But social media is that just that initial attraction, that initial point of contact. So think about social media as that point where you get their attention, then you invite them or you get their phone number. Once you get their phone number, then you start to nurture them. That's how social media works. Now, a lot of us, we want to sell on that wink. It's impossible to sell on that wink. So I want you to understand it's impossible to sell on that wink. So some tips I can give you for social media is to tell your story. Social media is your storyboard. Don't just post salesy content. When you start using certain words like salesy words like buy now, click here, view this house, basically what happens is you activate the algorithm, and the algorithm will cut your wings, will clip your wings. So use social media to tell your story. Don't just use one platform. Use all the platforms. Be authentic, be yourself, show your face, build affinity, and let people know who you are. People buy from people, and you would agree that, so you stand out from the pack, Be consistent, post regularly so that you can grow your audience. Keep your videos short and sweet, under 60 seconds, work well, post a lot of videos. Stop the scroll. So on social media, stop the scroll. Don't post too salesy stuff. Spend time on the platform, liking and engaging others. So the mistake we make is we've gone to social media and we've gone to social media and we don't post. We've gone to social media, we post and we don't engage with our followers and our fans. So what you got to do is you got to engage with your followers and your fans. For every single comment that's good you get onto your post, respond to that comment, reply to every single comment. So if somebody comes onto your post and they leave a comment that's positive, like the comment and reply to the comment. That's how you're going to increase engagement. That's how more people are going to see your post. So the tip I can give you to increase engagement on your page is to make sure that you respond to every single comment on your page. Then the second thing is spend time liking and following people who will follow you. Obviously, first see if they are not spammers or they're not Bitcoin and binary traders. And if they are legit, follow them back and engage with their content. Engage influencers. So you got to use influencers. Make sure you use influencers because people respond better to content from people they know, like, and trust. So now I'm going to teach you exploring alternative solutions. What are the alternatives? So you got to also be using social media together with email marketing. So use newsletters, regularly send informative and engaging newsletters to your subscribers. So don't put all your eggs in one basket and use social media. Social media is growing, but as I said to you, social media engagement is dying. So you got to make sure you got engaging content regularly. Use messaging apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, and text. So use WhatsApp for your business. Use WhatsApp to provide customer support and share updates. Now, what's good about WhatsApp is that it's real time and it's engaged. Now, when somebody sends you an email, you can ignore the email. But if somebody sends you a WhatsApp, you are compelled to open it. Even if you don't want to open it, your hand will do its own thing and open that WhatsApp and read it. Am I right or wrong? A few days ago, I posted a blog on my website, and today when I looked at the stats, I had over 500 people who read that. So blogs do work. What blogs do is blogs help your content rank with Google. So when people search for you on Google, your website comes up on the top. So that's called content marketing. You need to be blogging. Start a blog and share in-depth articles, tutorials, and insights related to your industry. So I am going to do another blog on how to make a WhatsApp website, which is next week. Also engage influencers. So what is influencers? Now, influencers are people who have an engaged audience. They have a following that people follow and trust them. So
engage with the influencers, because your customers will buy from the influencer instead of you. So we are in a transition between brand focus to personal brand focus. That's why influencer marketing is so big. So influencer partnerships collaborate with influencers who align with your brand and reach their audience. So let's give you an example. If an influencer has 1,000 people following her, and she engages with her followers every day, and they listen to her and they trust what she's talking about. If she comes and she punts your brand, they are going to listen to her because they trust her. That's why it's important to use influencer marketing. And by the way, influencer marketing people have been using influencer marketing from years ago. I mean, if you look at Jordan is an influencer. He's been the Nike influencer for over 20 years. So that's the alternatives we have to social media. You can use alternative things for social media. If you want to create content, a good tool to use for creating content is called Canva. And just get Canva, and you can create some good content. It's got done for you templates that you could use. This was a reel or a TikTok I made on Canva using just using Canva. So that is the end of social media is dying. So social media is not dying. Social media engagement is dying. Social media engagement is dying. So I'm going to stop it there. You can unmute yourself and you can ask me any questions. Jenny?
Oh. Hi, Sunil. How are you?
How's it? Good in you. Good in you.
Thanks. Got in. So thanks for that. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to your creation of website on WhatsApp. So I'll be watching out for that.
Thanks, Jenny. Thank you. Did you get some tips on this webinar?
Thank you, Sunil. Yes, I did.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone wants to ask any questions from today's lesson? We did a lot of stuff. We covered I gave you guys a lot of tips that you can implement in your business to grow your social media. You muted, Clara? You mute. Guys, I will post the recording. I will post the recording for those who want the recording. I'll post the recording, and have a great evening. Have a great Friday evening, and I will see you guys soon on the WhatsApp
Thanks, Sunil.
webinar. Thank you,
Thanks,
everyone.
Sunil. Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you.
See you soon.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye.